on this beautiful Thursday night. Welcome to our this week's edition of What's Going On. This is yours truly, your awesome program for you tonight, or what? Good evening, I'm telling you, family. We have about 6 guests going on this beautiful Thursday single night. Ladies. Welcome, we have some single this week's edition of We Are Going to Have Conversation Tonight. This is yours truly, your host, Pastor our single men and our single ladies to see why do they think so different, and why they still single, why they not married, what are they telling you that they have this six going on to make sure they don't hook up with the ladies. You are welcome, single ladies on this week's edition about that tonight. We are going to have a conversation to this is your host, we have also ladies to see tonight things so different, and why they still single. This week's edition of What's Going On, I'm telling you, we are going to have six guests and to make sure they don't hook up single ladies, and we're going to have single ladies on this week's edition of What's Going On. This is Amen, amen, amen. Lady Betty, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good, Pastor. I'm doing well.
All right. Why don't you lead us in prayer tonight? Lead us in prayer.
Amen. Father, we're so excited about coming before you on tonight, believing, God, that you'll do a mighty work in us and through us. We thank you for this opportunity that we could share with others. We pray for your anointing to rest upon us, that knowledge would be imparted on tonight, and that we would receive that knowledge. We thank you and we give you glory and honor. Father, you are so good to us, and we just appreciate you, and we thank you how you have gathered each one of us on tonight, and we just ask that you would use us in a mighty way, that we could touch the lives of others, and we give you all the glory, the honor, and the praise in Jesus' name. Amen,
amen, and amen, and amen. If you are joining us again tonight, we have dialogue and conversation between our single ladies and our single men. So with that said, I want everybody to unmute their microphones, and I'm going to start from my right. So I see Brother Kian. Brother Kian, introduce yourself. Everyone will have a minute to introduce yourselves. Tell us who you are, where you're from, where you live, your educational background. You are still single, or you are dating, whatever it is. Just let my viewers know who you are, so that some of our single men and single ladies out there that are watching, they are listening for the right thing to hear from you, to see if you are dateable, if they can date you, if they can reach out to you. So if you have a YouTube channel, feel free to tell my viewers about your channel. And if you have TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, let them know, because you never know how God can make a divine connection on what's going on. Brother Kian, talk to us. Introduce yourself.
Well, first of all, good afternoon, good evening, good morning somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kian Ajala. I am a college graduate. Right now, I am currently an 8th grade science teacher. Please do not send any applications for, I am not dateable at this point, so please don't send any applications. I would love for you to follow my YouTube, though. It is Key to the B. That is KEY, the number 2, THE, and the letter B. Or you can follow me on Instagram, Key with 2 N's, and that's a social handle for Facebook as well. I am here to talk to the single ladies as well as to the single men.
Okay, Brother Kim, hold up. You're on my show. What do you mean they can't reach out to you? What's going on with you?
I am single. I believe that a person is single until marriage, but okay. I am no longer a bachelor looking for a bachelorette.
So you're in a serious relationship.
I'm in a serious committed relationship. Lady,
right.
it's nice to meet y'all, but unfortunately,
You're good. You're good, huh?
yeah.
All right. Well, to his right side is Bex. Rebecca, come on, talk to us.
Hi, everyone. I am Bex. I am 25 years old. I have a bachelor's degree from the University of Texas at Austin, and I am single. But I am also ineligible because I am recently engaged.
All right, congratulations, congratulations. Wow, wow. Well, so that's why both of you are on the screen together. Congratulations to both of you, single brother and single sister. You all look good together. You all look good. Congratulations to you. And thank you for coming on our show tonight. God bless you. All right. Well, I want to, I believe to my right, I see Sister Shalise Jones. Sister Shalise, go ahead and unmute your mic and talk to us. Tell us, your name, introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from, where you live. If you want to tell people how old you are, because you don't want no 16-year-old, sending you an invite, okay? Or a 60-year-old. So you tell us about yourself. Your mic is still muted, Sister Jones. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, everyone. My name is Charlize Jones. I am from Austin, Texas, and I currently still live here in Austin, Texas. I am a graduate of Texas A&M University, and right now I am working on my master's in legal studies with hopes to go to law school and become either a criminal defense attorney or a family law attorney. I am single, but not single because I am not engaged like the lovely couple, but I am in an exclusive relationship. So please do not send any invites, whether you are 16 or 60. I am not interested.
All right, single brothers. I'm so sorry about that tonight. Sister Jones is in a good relationship right now.
Yes.
So you can just be her friend on Facebook, be her friend on Instagram, and just follow her, and just be friends. But she's in a relationship, exclusive relationship right now, which is wonderful. She's not engaged yet. So, Sister Jones' boyfriend, if you are watching this show, or you happen to stumble on this, hey, you got to put a ring on it, brother. Okay? All right. God bless you. God bless you. Sister EJ, come on, talk to me. Your mic is muted.
Okay. Hello. Good evening. I'm EJ. My name is EJ. I am a college graduate from University of Texas at Dallas. And
All right.
I am a Head Start teacher. I work with 4-year-olds now.
Okay.
So I'm from Houston, still currently living in Houston on the north side.
You live in Houston?
So, yes.
And you are single?
Yes, I am single.
Are you in a serious, exclusive relationship right now?
No, single.
So single brothers,
single.
I got one for you. All right? I got one for you. She's beautiful, she's smart, she's educated, and she's available as long as you ain't broke. Okay? She wants a boy ass, not a broke ass, okay? She wants a boy ass, not beating your ass, okay? So single brothers, you make sure if you got a job, you got to get a job, you have to be educated, you have to dress nice, you have to smell good. You can go around looking for beautiful ladies like this and acting like, your hair dusty, your hair is uneven, your teeth got mustard on it, you still living with mama and them. They don't want that. They want you to be a real man, not a jellyback man, okay? God bless you, Sister EJ. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've got my next guest, Kentrell. Unmute your mic. Talk to us.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kentrell. I go by Kenny. I'm 24. I'm a college graduate from UT San Antonio. Right now, I work as a corporate engineer for a manufacturing plant. So I travel all over Texas.
All right.
I'm single. I'm single.
Brother Kentrell, you are single and you live where now?
I live in Dallas now.
He lives in Dallas. So all your single ladies in Dallas.
Triple D.
If you are beautiful, you are educated, and you know Jesus, and they don't have liabilities written all on your forehead, well, you can reach out to Brother Kentrell. Brother Kentrell is on Facebook, I believe. He's also on it's on Instagram. What's your handle on Instagram?
It's underscore. There's 3 underscores. HANCHO. Honcho.
You already know. You already know the brother is tough. 3 underscore. You know what that means? You got to be watching, okay? All right. God bless you, Brother Kentrell. Thank you for joining us. And then last but not the least, I've got Brother Sam. Brother Sam, your mic is muted, or mute your mic. Welcome to What's Going On Tonight. Brother Sam, come on, talk to us.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? Good afternoon. My name is Samuel Ajala, the older brother of Keon and Kentrell. Army 10 years, bachelor degree, Central Texas College. Currently, I'm an IT tech analyst for Boeing and NASA. What else? I'm a personal trainer. I have a website, www.mygetfitbootcamp.com. YouTube trainer, I am 33. I'm single, but I am talking to somebody, if you want to call that. So
okay, you are single. Is who you are talking to, is that an exclusive, like Sister Jones said? Is it exclusive, or this person is just a friend that you are dating? Because I don't want to make anybody mad now.
No, of course. No, it's a friend. It's a friend. I would say it's a friend. It's not exclusive, but it's definitely a friend with interest. Yeah, it's definitely.
So if the right sister comes along that knows what she's doing, that knows how to treat a good man, if a good sister comes along that wants to get into exercising and getting fit, okay, you got Brother Sam. That's right. Hey, let me tell you, all your single sisters out there, maybe you are joining us live right now, or you are watching later. This brother is tough. I've seen him, working people out. I mean, men and women, he is tough. So if you want to be fit, you never know how God can do the connection. So, Brother Sam, welcome you tonight. One of our viewers said, "Ooh, he's going to be good tonight." All right, Mrs. Roberts, God bless you. God bless you. He's going to be good. He's going to be good. Well, my first question to all of you is this, and I'm going to start with Brother Keon. In the broadcast with the single brothers, Brother Keon said, Pastor King, I watched the one with the single ladies. They were all capping. And I said, what do you mean capping? Pastor, they were lying. I said, what do you mean they're lying? He said, Pastor, they're not telling you the truth. Many of them are not dateable. Many of them got chips on their shoulders. Many of them don't go nowhere, don't want to be nowhere. And I mean, he just lit up my screen like a Christmas light. So I'm going, okay, talk to me. So he's saying, Pastor, the reason that some of these sisters are single is because some of them actually like bad boys. Instead of boy ass, they got beating your ass. So they like bad boys. And when they see a good man, an educated man, an intelligent man, a man that got it going on, smells good and dresses nice and have some money, have his own car. I'm not talking about Uber, has his own car. They don't want that one. They want the one that's the bad boys, all tattooed up, getting drunk, getting high, and dragging them through the clubs. And he said, that's what some of them are looking for. I said, wait a minute. I'm going to bring you all together. And we are glad to be together tonight. So, Brother Keon, explain to our viewers what you told us about 2 weeks ago, about why you feel like some of these ladies would have been married by now if it's not the way they carry themselves and the things they do. Talk to us, Brother Keon.
Yes, I just feel like, and this is just my personal perspective, other people, hopefully we can indulge into this conversation, and we have the young ladies here to kind of elaborate a little bit more on the things that they like and the things that, young brothers could look for. But I do think that I know various amount of like good brothers that's not what you would say your typical bad boy, and a lot of them are single. So, and they're looking for ladies, but I've had conversation with these young brothers, and this is coming from them. and they're saying that these ladies are not looking for what they always say that they're looking for. You will put on your profile that you're looking for this good brother that has a job, that has his own car, that has his own place, all of these typical things. And when they approach you, they get denied. And, I asked like, well, what might be some of the reasons why they think that you're not the person for them? Because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't always go to the club, I'm not turning up every day. So some of those qualities and what they were saying kind of gave the perspective as a bad boy, or a boy that possibly, run the streets or have a, this and that. But a lot of the good brothers are confused on saying like, hey, sis, you're saying you want this, and I am this,
and I'm that.
Out of these categories, but you don't want me, or you don't want the next good guy, or you don't want the next good guy. So that's kind of the notion that I kind of picked up from talking to some of these single good brothers.
Okay, well, let me have Sister Jones talk back to us. I know she's in an exclusive relationship right now. Talk to us, Sister Jones. What actually allowed you to say, I'm going to be in an exclusive relationship with this young man? What attracted you to him? What were the things that he did that made you feel like, okay, I can date him exclusively and commit to the relationship and maybe get to know him and develop something with him? Talk to the single brothers.
Okay, well, I'll be honest. I met my boyfriend at A&M, and one of the reasons that I chose to be in a relationship with him is because he pursued me. I like the idea, and I was always taught that a man is supposed to pursue you. In the way he went about it, he made me feel special, and he was educated, and there's nothing wrong with having an educated man. But when I first met my boyfriend, I actually was not interested in him. It wasn't anything about what he did or how he pursued me. He just wasn't what I perceived for myself to be the guy that I wanted. And so it took some work on his part to show me different than what I had. And when he put his best foot forward, it was like, okay, let me take some time to really get to know this person, have those deep, intimate conversations. And the more we had them, the better and easier it got to let my guard down, because I was most definitely guarded when I first met him. And so doing that, having those conversations, being honest and open with each other, and really listening to what he had and putting away my idea of what a man should be and seeing a man for what he was and seeing if I can work with him, because he wasn't going to be perfect. You can't build a man. That's not real. And so once I let that guard down and I listened to him and open up, I was able to open my heart and my mind to pursuing a relationship with him exclusively.
Sister Jones, I really like what you said about the fact that it wasn't love at first sight. You didn't like him. You didn't want to date. You didn't want to date him like that. But one thing you said that really struck me is you allowed yourself to know him. You allow yourself to listen to him. I also like something you said. You were not chasing nobody. He was chasing you because he was interested in you. Yeah. The problem these days is all these single ladies want to chase this man. And these men are running as fast as they can because they know if you're chasing me, you must have a lot of liabilities, So I like the fact that the brother was chasing you, but I also love the fact that you allow him the opportunity to connect with you. I want to thank you for that honesty. So all your single brothers right there that are listening, you can learn from what Sister Jones just said. If you like somebody, pursue them. They may not like you at first. They may tell you no to go on a date with you. They may not even want to give you, their number. But if you pursue them enough, they may stop and actually hear you out. Most of the time, after a few weeks, a few months, they may stop and say, okay, what do you want? Tell me what you want. And, you get to talk to them, I don't want anything. I like you. And I want to see if we can go on a date. So single brothers, don't automatically just write them off just because they don't fall over for you on the first call. Some of the brothers think they are all that and a bag of chips. But, sisters know what they want. But many times our sisters will, I won't want to say compromise, but they will let the guard down a little bit to make sure you are not a player. they lay their guard down to listen to you and hear you. Thank you so much for that, Sister Jones. We appreciate that.
Awesome.
Sister, yes, go ahead.
It was one thing I wanted to speak on what Keon had said about the bad boys, and maybe this will help diminish that idea. It's not necessarily that women like bad boys, but the difference between, I guess what you would say, the picture perfect man and a bad boy is you know what you're going to get with the bad boy. So sometimes it's safer to go that way if you already know. It's sometimes scary to go with somebody that's unfamiliar.
Wow.
So
Stay right
maybe.
there. Sister Jones, stay right there. So, I have never, this is my first time hearing this truth. I have never had nobody really be honest about why they like the boy that's beating them, the boy that's selling dope, the boy that they have to bail out of jail. So it's because they knew what they were getting. Wow.
Yeah.
What,
Things that
what a
are
revelation.
known, that's familiar. Yeah. Things that are familiar are always easier to deal with than something you have to put in work towards.
Wow. Thank you so much for that honesty. So now I'm going to be able to look at the sisters different that I did in these boys. So because I guess they know I'm going to have to put some money on this commissary. I may have to go to that jailhouse to visit him. I know. So, well, thank you very much for that, Sister Jones. Sister EJ, talk to us. You want to respond to any of these conversations, any of these, Brother Keon said some things, and I like Sister Jones' response. Talk to us, Sister EJ. What do you think?
I mean, they both really hit the nail on the coffin. I've experienced both, the good guys, the bad guys. And kind of like how Miss Jones said, is like, you would think it's like, oh, it's just the excitement. Like bad boys, we all know they're temporarily. Like that's not the person you'll bring home to family. It's just something to entertain the time.
Aha! So, Sister EJ, with your bad boy, talk to us tonight. One of our viewers, Dwayne, said to Sister Jones, thank you so much for that insight. Sister Jones, one of our viewers said to tell you, thank you so much for your view. I mean, for your enlightening him to let him know why some of these girls go for those kind of guys. But Sister EJ, tell us about your bad boy.
I have no bad boys.
Don't tell us your name. Don't tell us his name. Just tell us what happened in the relationship.
Well, there really was no relationship. There's no bad boys. It's just you just attract you like, oh, okay, come, you're young. Like I'm 25. So I'm in college. I want to have fun. Like I'm not thinking about something serious at that moment. So you're like, okay, come on. Like I'm a party girl. You're a bad boy. They're two of the same coin. So it's like, okay. But now it's like older, like mature from them college days, you're working, you're doing things on your own. You're like, okay, yeah, I can't party like I used to. This was back in college. Like this was
those
younger.
Boys were just somebody to hang out with, just a hangout.
Yeah,
buddy.
This was just someone you have fun with. It's nothing like I'm going to bring home to my mom and dad. And
there you go. You can take them home to mama.
No.
All right.
This is someone who's just like have fun.
You also you said you had a friend, dating with somebody that was nice, maybe educated, handsome, has a job, BMW, black man working. And why are you not in a relationship with him anymore?
Well, we didn't make it to the relationship. It was just like I said, young, dumb. You don't know what you want.
So it was in a friendship zone at that point.
Yeah.
So it was
a
not
friendship
dating.
Zone. We thought it was like, okay, we can make this something more. No.
Okay.
It was just like we were on two different paths. It's like the older we got, it's like, yeah, no, this isn't.
Oh, well, some of you that are watching us, listen. There are zones in a relationship, and you start in a friend zone, and you may be in the friend zone a long time, depending on what's going on in your life. So don't throw in the towel. Maintain the friendship and see if the friendship can go into maybe actually dating, and then from dating to courtship, and on, maybe even to marriage. I'm going to go to my brothers tonight. I'm going to go to Brother Sam. Brother Sam, Brother Sam, you are muscular. You are you are bold. You got
Yeah,
the
I get
biceps
you,
and the
Pastor.
triceps.
I get you, Pastor.
Okay, and
For me,
hold on. You are
for me,
educated, and you have your own
yeah,
business. Now,
of course.
why are you still single?
I realize as a mature man, where I stand in society, and being a mature man, you know where you stand. So as women kind of pursue me, and I just believe there's less communication and less consistency. So when I see that from a woman, I don't bother myself with those type of immature type of things. So when a woman likes me and, hey, yours looks this way and this way, well, I need action. And what I've discovered being a 34 mature man, women nowadays are not consistent, in my opinion, and communication is lacking. And we just live in a generation where a lot of women and men, both ways, don't communicate, don't take that time. My theory is for men, we have more trans, more gays, and more quote unquote fuckboys than ever before.
Whoa. You open a whole big ball of wax right there.
Yeah, so knowing that, I know where I stand because I know I move different. And when you understand you move different as a mature man, you don't entertain immature people. So you just move and stay focused. So that's why I'm focused and mature, and I'm still single, because I just feel like in today's society, we don't have a lot of mature women that's really to sit down and have a conversation. So knowing that, I kind of take a step back and go get the bag, focus on what I need to do. And then when a woman is really mature and peep me and see my potential, then of course we'll have a dialogue. But until
Okay,
then,
now I want the sisters to respond to that. I see two problems here. Number one, why are these women chasing these brothers? You know, Sister Jones said she ain't chasing nobody. They were chasing her. So
I can tell you why.
Number one, why are they pursuing you? The Bible says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. The sisters that are watching us, you are not supposed to be chasing unless you're a cougar.
I tell you why. I could explain why. This is okay. Why. This is why I believe. Now, for me, being in Houston and going through the dating sites and being a military guy, I kind of just have a different mindset. So I just don't do like maybe everybody else's. And what the females that I've seen that are interested, I tell them straight up. I tell them honestly, hey, this is what I'm looking for.
Hold on, you said they are interested. Has there been any time in your life where they're not interested, but you are the pursuer, you are the chaser?
Absolutely, yes. And I pursue a woman, and what I get is not consistency. So knowing that, you know, you ask questions. You ask, what are your goals? Are you positive? Little things to give you insight on her mindset. So when I know these things as a mature man and I ask these questions, 9 times out of 10, based on what she says, I can tell where she at, far as mentally.
You can tell she ain't going nowhere, huh?
I'm not worried about physically. I'm more mental. And when I have a conversation with a woman, I kind of can tell that she's not mentally on my level. So why would I waste my time on a woman that doesn't get where I'm headed, my potential, where I'm, doing these different things. So
thank you for understanding. Sister Jones, you raised up her hand. And Sister Jones, I saw your hand raised. Go ahead and talk to us.
Well, to answer your question, I feel like sometimes women end up chasing men because we create a time clock within ourselves of when we need this done. And so we get into a position where it's like, okay, I'm 25 or I'm 30 years old. I'm supposed to be married. I'm supposed to have kids right now. I don't have it. So let me go and find a man and I can make it work. So we'll do that instead of allowing ourselves to be pursued. And to go back to what Sam has said about like his conversation with women, I'll be 100% honest. If a woman is not interested in the conversation that you have, she gonna give you some bull to make it just go along until she
Come
can
on
get through
now.
the day.
Come
And
on
then
now.
once she's done, she gonna walk away and be like, oh, well, I wasn't interested in him, so I just got me a free meal.
Oh,
Like,
wow,
if
wow,
we
wow.
gonna be
It don't
like
even get
be
to that level.
100% honest.
It don't even
Huh?
get to that level. Communication is key. I don't even get to the food. Oh no, there's
Hey,
communication first.
Sister Jones, you are helping somebody tonight. You are helping somebody
Most
tonight.
definitely. You
Yes.
really think about that. If a woman knows, for at least I'll speak for me, before I was with my boyfriend, when a guy walked up to me, it was more than just the way that he talked, the way that he carried himself. I knew a confident man when he stood before me. If you coming to me slouching, your clothes not fitting you right, you looking like you're crazy in the head, the most you're gonna get out of me is a hi and a bye.
Hi, bye. See ya. Don't want to be.
That's it. But if you come
All
to
right.
me, your presence, I can feel it. So if a woman is interested in you, she's gonna give you the conversation that you want. But if she's not interested, she's just gonna give you a little to get through it. Because women have to protect ourselves too. Because there's some crazies out here that if you ignore them or you shade them, they'll pull something out on you that you may not get rid of. So
Oh, they're gonna do a Madiel on you. Ha. Yeah,
Yeah.
peace be still. All right. Thank you so much, Sister Jones. Brother Cantrell. I know you are settled. You love the Lord. You have a spiritual relationship, and you are very smart. You have a good job. Why have you not been able to pursue any single lady that you have seen, whether at church, in the grocery store, at school, in a concert, anywhere? Why? What is the problem that you see?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of reasons. Like for me, like I'll pursue and then like I find something that I don't like. And so then I'm like, nah, I'm not about that. Or mainly what I realized is because I'm in a very peculiar spot for my age. Like most people are attracted to the potential of me and not me. So like,
wow.
so like
The potential of you.
Yeah, the
Oh
potential
my
of me and not
goodness.
me.
Okay. You have to hold up right there. You got to talk to me right there. They are attracted to the potential.
Yeah.
Potential that, okay, he's a good man, he's got a good job, he's educated, he's handsome, but
Right. Like
not
what
him.
can I get out of this? Kind of like Sister Jones says about like the meal thing. Like they're looking for, I guess a good way to put it is a hand me out. And like,
So will you call them a gold digger?
yes, I would.
Hey, listen, if you are just watching us, this is Pastor Akin. I'm real and raw. Okay, I'm real and raw. This is why this is not church. This is my broadcast on Thursday night called What's Going On. So if you join us, if you don't want the truth, you can check out on my site. If you don't want the truth, my guest always gonna be right. Sisters, if you're a gold digger,
Yeah.
the brother says he can see you from a mile off.
Yeah.
And
So,
he will cover the gold mine so that you cannot
Real
get to
quick.
the gold.
yeah. So honestly, I think that's just kind of turned me away from dating at this age where it's like there's no point looking because everywhere I look, it's like you just want something. So I'm
No,
just,
don't do that though, brother Kentrell, don't do that.
Oh.
There are so many beautiful ladies out there, so many intelligent young ladies. They want to settle down. They want a real man. It just so happens that the ones that you have seen are not the ones you want. It's like when you go to a restaurant.
Say something.
When you go to a restaurant
Right.
and the waitress come on with a coffee and she goes to the first table and say, coffee? No. Coffee? No. Coffee? Yes. It's the same thing. When you meet them, dateable? No. Dateable? No. Dateable? Yes. Then you pursue it. So don't give up on dating. Don't
Right.
give up
But
on
I just
dating.
don't like the feeling that I'm like running through women. Like I'm like delete your number, check your number. Like that's just too much work. And I got work, I got things I'm trying to focus on and starting business. Like I don't want to have to chase women down for the rest of my life. Like I'm not about that.
I'm gonna keep in prayer though that God will let you, you know, there's always a divine connection. Lady Betty wanted to say something. I heard her voice while I was talking. Lady Betty, go
Yes,
ahead.
I do, Pastor. I just want to share with the young people is that we all want something. And I don't know if it's a bad thing that a woman wants a man that has stability and security. But just as well as the woman is looking for particular things, I'm pretty sure you as men are wanting something too. So let's look at it this way. You want something from me and I want something from you.
And
So
we're
we
all
both
using
want
each other.
something.
Everybody is using everybody.
Yes.
Sister Banks, we haven't heard from you. Sister Banks, talk to us. What's going on?
I mean, for me, I agree with a lot of the things that were said. If I'm interested in somebody, I will let them know that I'm interested in them. If I'm not interested in what they have to say about their conversation, then I'll go about my way. As far as the point that Kentrell brought up about gold diggers and things like that, I think like Lady Betty was saying, a lot of us, we have our standards. Some of us may not want someone who's not financially stable because we're at a point in our lives where we may be independent and financially stable ourselves, or maybe we are looking for someone who will be able to take care of our household while we take care of other things. But I can agree that there are some people who are just out there looking for a free meal, out there looking for a free date, out there looking for somebody that they can, no offense, but take advantage of. And sometimes the nice guys get taken advantage of. So I can see how some of them may be turned off to the idea of dating or looking for someone to potentially court. I think he has something to say.
Bex, what made you? Let me talk about those two right there. Well, for some of my viewers that may not know, that's my daughter also, and I know she's been knowing Keon a long time from when they were 8 years old, 9 years old. You know, they grew up together and all that. But anyway, Bex, you know, let's tell the truth tonight, because I don't think you like Keon in the beginning, like that. So let's be honest. Let's not cap tonight. Let's stop the capping. I like what Sister Jones said. She said, you know, when he came to me, I go, no, not right now. Okay? And then when the time was right, he proved himself that he was serious about chasing. He knew what he wanted. So let's just be real. Bex, in the beginning, you didn't like Ken like that. No. Because you had your standards. And it's okay. But what made you fall in love with Ken?
I think that everyone has their list of things that they may be looking for. And I learned a long time ago that sometimes those things on your list are not that important or as important as you think. And I think that he had a lot of the core values that I was looking for, like his belief in Jesus Christ, like his relationship with his family, his morals and his values, and how he respected me, and his chivalry. Like a lot of the things those major things that I was looking for, he hit the mark. And just in the way that he treated me, his conversation with me was very chaste. I just think that we built a friendship first, and he showed me who he was in that friendship. And I grew fond of him, and then eventually was attracted to him.
And that Negro was sending a lot of flowers to my house.
Oh, of course.
Because I actually took deliveries of 2 of them. And I thought, wait a minute, the first one didn't have no name. But the second one, the name was on it. I said, oh, Lord, have mercy upon mercy.
Can I keep it G? Can I keep it?
Come on, Keon, talk to me, son.
So, I think that she didn't like kind of what Kentrell was saying, like the direction, the idea of me, the potential of me, and the state that I was in when she knew me, or when she knew how I was growing up, or when she knew how I was moving. Let's say that she didn't like that Keon, and I didn't per se like that Keon. It's just the way that I was moving. And I knew if I was ever were to get with this young lady, if I liked her and I wanted to get with this young lady, I couldn't be the same person. So I had to figure out, was this person worth it or not for me to move in the direction? And it's so funny because the direction that she was in was the direction that I was trying to get to. I just didn't know how to get to that direction. Or I just didn't know how to get to that point. So she liked the develop. When I started to develop myself, we became friends, and that's why I wanted to tell Kentrell on when he was talking about the potential, and something I talked about last week or the week before then is putting yourself in actually the friend zone. You don't want to pursue the girl right when you meet her. Like, she might look nice, she might sound nice from the beginning, but how about developing a friendship with her to see how she actually is, to see if you actually can pursue something a little bit more than a friendship. So that's kind of what I did with Rebecca. I kind of like made myself in the friend zone to kind of show her, hey, I know that you know me, but here's how I am if you were to know me, right? Here's how I am for sure. And during that stage, we kind of like fell in love and, developed that, again, I chased her, but, I really didn't want to tell her that I liked her. And she kind of was like,
I know.
She kind of was like, hey.
I know about that. I'm going to tell my viewers a secret. That boy called me and said, Pastor, I'm going to tell the story. I know he go. He said, Pastor, if you like a young lady and, you knew them, but you like them, but you don't want to offend them, what do you do? I said, well, hey, send flowers, send chocolates. The first 2 flowers, don't put your name on it. Just say secret admirer. They're going to be expecting the 3rd one with your name on it. Now, knowing that, he was actually talking about Bex. But, I'm so happy for both of them being engaged. Keon is a bright, great young man, has grown spiritually, has matured, and, he's a BMW, black man working, and he knows the Lord, he loves Jesus Christ, and he treats Bex with a lot of respect, And I think, ladies will fall for that. And I can tell you about my wife and I. I have my criteria. I have a master's degree, so I was looking for a lady with at least a bachelor's degree. I had my own house in Sugar Land. I was looking for a lady at least that, got it going on a little bit. I want somebody that can bring 100% in. I'm 6 feet. I was looking for somebody that's about 5'10", 5'11". I'm a little bit dark, so I'm looking for somebody that's a little bit lighter than me, so that if we hit it off or we end up getting married, I don't want no ugly babies, you know what I mean? Sister Jones said, oops. Let me tell you, Pastor, Sister Jones said I need to stop. But this is what's going on. We got to be real and be truth. Hey, listen, when I met my wife, it wasn't about glory, hallelujah, Jesus. Oh, no. Can you imagine waking up to somebody you don't like? You're going to be praying the rest of your life. You're going to be fasting the rest of your life. I have to wake up and say, oh, the Lord is my shepherd. I see what I like. You see, there has to be a physical connection. Be very careful, brothers and sisters that are watching me tonight, especially some of you are in church. As long as you love Jesus, shut your mouth. Listen, there has to be a human connection first. You ain't going to talk to me tonight. Yeah, I'm pastor, okay? But let me just tell you all the truth. There's got to be a flesh connection first. I have to like you. I have to like the way you smell. You can be smelling like garlic and talking about you on the fast and you praising Jesus. You're going to be married to the Lord, okay? And I'm going to say hallelujah, okay?
Pastor, I got a question.
Yes, but hold on, Brother Sam. So, brothers and sisters that are watching us, be very careful that you don't spiritualize everything. You're not going to meet a perfect man. You're not going to meet a perfect lady. But you got to come to a place where you say, is this what God wants for me? My wife is not 5'11". She's 5'6". Okay? I'm actually lighter than my wife. I find that out later. But we got some beautiful children. And you know, I've been married now over 30 something years and still in love with BJ. I call her my bowl of chocolate all day long. I tell her all the time, be very careful. Wow, I'm gonna come after you. Okay, listen, you've got to be able to have fun with who you are with. I make my wife laugh, she makes me laugh, we have fun, we have nicknames for each other. Listen, you've got to, hey, 30 something years later, I'm still learning about her. Relationship is a discovery. I mean, my oldest son is 40, okay? And, you know, my youngest son is over 30. Rebecca is 25. My youngest girl is 23. Listen, you've got to continue to discover each other, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and work things out. Relationship is work. You got to put on your hard hat and your hard shoes. And once you decide this is the one, then you've got to be able to flow with it for good, for bad, for better, for worse. You know, in sickness as in health. You continue to develop that. So thank you. Brother Sam, go ahead. Your hand is raised. And then I'm going to go to Sister EJ after that.
I just had a quick question. Well, kind of two. So applying what you said in the modern days, like in today's society, when is chasing too much for a guy? When is it? I know in the beginning you said that, you know, a man's supposed to chase a woman. I totally understand that, and I agree, being a dominant man in society. But when is it too much, where you have to realize who you are and keep it moving?
Okay, for me, I chased Lady Betty. There was a lot of obstacles in our ways, a lot of obstacles. Because I'm from Nigeria, I'm from Africa. Some of our people say, oh, he just want to use you to get a green card. I got a master's degree. I've got a house, I got my own money, I don't need, That was, so, you know, and then there was a lot of obstacles. Even I remember going to Louisiana, you know, people almost got shot at. I mean, they busted my windshield. What, this African man coming to Louisiana to come pick this beautiful, beautiful Louisiana girl. They were going to kill me in Louisiana. But I continued to pursue because once I saw her, and it was settled in my mind that she was a wife material. It didn't take 3 weeks for me to find out. And let me say this, brothers, I don't know if everybody is like this. When I saw BJ, that bowl of chocolate right there, I knew she was a wife material. I knew from the first time I saw her. But we couldn't get together. Circumstances didn't allow us to get together. But then 3 years later, we crossed paths again. And when we crossed paths, I pursued her again. I started driving to Louisiana almost every weekend. We only dated maybe, 3 months, and I proposed after 3 months, and we got married 3 months after that. It's been over 30 years now. It doesn't take a year. It doesn't take 2 years for you to know what you want, brothers. So, Brother Sam, when do you stop chasing? When the woman lets you know that you ain't the one, then it's time for you to live alone. She's going to let you know that you are not the one. She's going to let you know that I like you as a friend, but my daughter has friends like that. I mean, I like you as a friend, but I don't think we can go further than that. Then it's time for you, Brother Sam, to move on. Yeah, you can keep pursuing somebody for 3 months and 4 months and 5 months, and every time you see them, they are with this tall guy. So you already know she likes tall guys.
I'm just saying applying. I mean the 2021 rules.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's way different nowadays. Technology. You got apps now. You got all these swipe left, swipe web. So it's a lot of things are different nowadays versus when you met BJ. You know, a lot of different factors wasn't there. Different factors as far as the internet, the back in the day. So how would a guy nowadays, you know, having that mindset you know, pursuing women when you got so many options, so many technology, so many, you know, how would you, now kind of
If I was single today, I would use dating apps. Let me tell you why we use dating. Let me tell you why we use dating apps.
Okay.
With the dating apps, I can tell. They tell me how old you are, where you from, what's your educational background. I see your picture. I ain't got to talk to you. I ain't got to take you on a date. I can say next, 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 and then when I see this one, I love the Lord. I love Jesus. I ain't got no kids. I'm educated. You know, I see the picture. I like the picture. Then I'm gonna go pursue her on other social media to see who she talking to, cause she may be crazy.
Come on.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
So you go on social media and go, go check her out, like somebody. But if you notice that, okay, on social media, this is what she does, then you know right there. Next, go to the next one. So today, it actually gives you better opportunity to do your research on somebody.
That's true.
Once you see them on the dating app, and you follow them on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and you can tell they love the Lord, they love families. You're going to see pictures. Now, if you see their picture with their friend all getting high and jumping off of ceiling and having orgies and all that stuff, you already know she ain't the one. Go back to the dating app and go next.
Facts. Okay.
Sister Jones. Sister Jones, thank you. Go ahead. I'm coming to you, Sister EJ. Talk to us, Sister Jones.
Okay. Going back to Sam's question, yes, the internet does give us the ability to say yes or no to a person, but also keep in mind that you can put anything on the internet. They have a whole show for it called Catfish. In my opinion, I would say that I don't really think dating has changed as much as we think it has, because you still have to take that time to sit down, to engage, to get to know that person, to see if y'all connect. And so for me, I would say that a person, like for you, a man should stop chasing, like the pastor has said, when a woman tells you, she's going to tell you, her actions are going to show you, her mouth is going to tell you, her body language, everything is going to tell you, I don't want you. And that's when you stop chasing, because some women may not even say it to you out of their own mouth. They'll just, like we talked about earlier, gold diggers. You have the ones that'll keep going until they run you dry. But then you'll have some, like, I feel like some of the ladies that are on here tonight will tell you, I'm not interested. This just isn't working. So when she starts ignoring your phone calls, she has everything funny to do but talking to you. Every time you say, well, let's go get something to eat, or let's go to watch a movie, and she said, oh, well, I got some studying to do, or I'm painting my nails right now. She's not interested. She don't want nothing to do with you in that moment. So,
dope.
Thank you, Sister Jones. That's Sister Jones. Anybody else? Sister EJ. Sister EJ.
No, I'm here. No, Sister Jones is really like hitting it on the nail. Like our cues, I just feel like our cues will tell you if you're not listening it through our lips, our body language is going to tell you. Like for me, my facial expressions is what gets me. It would tell, even with our mask on, you would still know. You'll see it in my eyes. No, I'm being nice because nowadays, like she's mentioned, you never know what you're going to get. And you do not even want to open Pandora's box. My mother and father always taught me, if someone speaks to you, you speak back. Regardless if you don't want to talk to them, a simple hello, hey, and just keep it moving.
All right. I knew that beautiful lady down there, Lady Betty BJ. I know she likes me when she saw me. I knew it because they were all in the back of my car. It was her friend, and somebody else, and I kind of tilted the mirror on my car so that I can catch a glimpse of her. And while I was driving, when I got to a stop sign, I looked in that mirror. She was looking dead at me. I said, I knew it. All right. Brother Keon, Brother Kentrell, you got something to say?
Nope. I'm
okay. I'm going to go, Brother Kentrell. There's a young lady that said to tell you, Brother Kentrell, just keep it moving.
Yep.
And the person actually happened to know she's very beautiful too. maybe I need to introduce you all. She's cute. And she loves Jesus. She loves Jesus. Maybe I'm going to let you do the homework. After our broadcast, you go watch the YouTube. Go watch the program. You'll find out who made the comment.
We're going to go watch
All
it
right.
together, Kenny.
All right. I've got somebody. Somebody says this is Sister Haynes. One should not be looking for your better half because that means you are not whole. One must know, love, and respect who God has made you. Your mate should be a good match for you. Yeah, thank you very much, Sister Haynes. I've always said, in a relationship, you don't bring 50-50. You bring 100% and 100%. You got to come whole. Okay? You have to be, brothers, sisters that are watching us tonight, you have to do self-evaluation. There has to be personal development where you develop. You cannot change for a brother or change for a sister. You got to change for yourself. Because if you change for them, once you get them, the change may not be permanent. But if you change because you want to change, you want to be different, you want to be a whole man, then that change will be permanent and then you can have a good relationship. I thank our viewers for all their comments. Amen. I know we're on the last 5 minutes of our program. If you are joining us tonight, you have joined us late. This is our Thursday edition of What's Going On. And I'm yours truly, Pastor Akimbandele, your host. I've got some beautiful people with me tonight. I got Brother Sam, who is a single man and not in a serious relationship. He's not engaged or anything. And then I've got Sister Shalise Jones. Amen. Sister Jones, beautiful, educated, got her own thing going on, but she's in a serious relationship, and she has helped a lot of our brothers and sisters tonight. I'm just glad she's so honest. That's what I love about her. The fact that she's honest. She didn't, he called me and I went on a date with him right away. She said, oh no, I didn't like that Negro. I thought, but after a while, I got to know him. And now they're in a serious relationship. So I thank God for Sister Jones. And then Sister EJ. Sister EJ said, I was single and I had the bad ones, the good ones, and the ugly ones. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And but now I'm more matured. I'm a child of God. I'm more matured, and I'm looking for another matured man that wants something out of life. Something out of life. A mature man that's whole. You have to be whole in yourself, so that when you come to her, she's not looking at the 70% man. You got to be 100%. I mean, you don't have to be perfect. Perfection is something that happens as you work on yourself. But you've got to be working on something. You can't just sit around and think it's just going to happen for me someday. No. You've got to continue to develop personally. And then we got Brother Ken that said, hey, I ain't available. I'm engaged. And he wanted to make us know. That's why both of them are on the same screen tonight. I wanted them to be on separate screen, but they want to be together on the same screen. That's how you can tell they're in love. And they are recently engaged, and I say congratulations to both of them. He's my son, she's my daughter. I love them both. And then I've got Brother Kentrell, who is smart, educated, working, handsome, and still single and just tired of women running games. He's sick and tired of women just wanting to run games. He's sick and tired of gold diggers. They just want a meal and a movie ticket and a good time. Okay? So he said, you got to love Jesus. Huh?
Say it one more time.
Yeah, repeat that.
Repeat that one more time. Repeat that.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Brother Kentrell. He's a smart man. He's college educated. He's working, got his own money, got his own car, know where he's going. He's single and is available in his 20s. But he said all the sisters that he has met, they are just players. Some of them are thoughts. Okay? And they are just players. They don't want nothing. They just want to, girls just want to have fun. And some of them are gold diggers. And he said, I ain't their gold mine to dig. So he almost saying, I'd rather be single until God brings me, or until I find that beautiful rib of mine. That girl, that young lady, that beautiful young lady that's going to see me for me. Not somebody that's going to say, I like he's educated. I like he got money. He's got a job, but it's my prototype, but it's not him. He said he's tired of that. He's so tired of that. And I know Brother Kentrell, and I believe, Brother Kentrell, let me just tell you this, as a man of God, when you see her, you will know. I promise you, when you see her, you will know. She may tell you no on the first date. She may tell you no when you ask her the second time. But the third time you ask her, she's going to say, oh, Lord, let me just go out with this boy to leave me alone. And then she going to get to know you, like Sister Jones said. She's going to get to know that, oh, you're a real man. You're a strong man. And you never know. God will make the connection. But don't be discouraged, Brother Kentrell. Don't be discouraged. There's a lot of beautiful sisters out there that are looking for a man like you. You just haven't met them yet. And God will connect you some way, somehow. All right? I've got one of our guests, one of our viewers tonight. Actually, this is one of my favorite viewers. She's always on every program, Sister Alanda. She said dating apps gives too many options, so no one wants to get serious on monogamous. They just play the field. Well, the thing with, I said if I was single in 2021, I would use the dating app because I can go to 500 and just pick one. And that one, I'm going to meet you in a public place, in case you are crazy. And I'm going to make sure our date is going to be lunch, not dinner. I ain't want nothing in the dark. Freaks come out at night. So I ain't, If I was single in 2021, yes, I will use dating apps. I will go through all the profiles. But once I pick you, don't you try to tell me to meet you at the club at 1 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nothing open after midnight but legs. So I ain't coming. No, you gonna meet me at 11:30 for lunch so that I can see you, and it's gonna be in a public place. You drive your car, I drive mine. I'm gonna pay for your meal, and I get to check you out to make sure your hair is real, to make sure your eyeball is real. Hey, we're gonna have conversation. I wanna make sure that's your real name and not an alias. I want to, after the second date, we may need to exchange driver's license to make sure what's your government name, okay? And after a date for about a month, I'm gonna tell you, hey, sister, we've been talking now for 2 weeks. Can you meet me at 3 o'clock with no makeup on? I ain't want no makeup, ain't no lipstick, no weaves, no fingertips, no contacts. Come as you are. I want to know who you are. I'm telling you, this is, I ain't gonna lie, this is the honest God truth. This is what I would do. I heard a story of a guy that got married to a young lady. Beautiful. Wedding was nice. And this story goes that they went on honeymoon. And when they got there on honeymoon, they got in the honeymoon suite. The bride took her gown off. And then she took the weave off. She was bald-headed. And the brother is looking like, what did I get myself into? And then she took out the prosthetic leg. She took out the bra. The brother said, is anything on you yours? Because it was a fake hair, it was a fake eyelashes, it was a fake contact, it was a fake boob, and a fake leg. So I want to know that before I say I do. I don't want to say I do to find out that's horsehair. And I'm going to ask you, is it okay? You can pat my head. Can I pat yours too? I want to make sure. Oh, see, you ain't going to, I ain't capping tonight. Listen. Hey, some of you are watching me right now. You come to my church, you're going to find out I'm crazy. I'm real. I am real. I want to know, is that your mama's, is your mama and your daddy, are they still together? How many times has your mama been married?
Yeah.
How many babies did she have at the well? Is your cousin crazy? Is your uncle Bobo in prison? I need to know so that I know what I'm getting into. And by the way, this is my credit report. It's 820. I need to see yours. If it's 300 like a bowling, perfect bowling score, we got something to talk about. Okay? Hey, this is my tax return from 2020. Can I see yours? But I ain't got no tax return. Why not? Because you are arrest $60,000 for student loan? Wrong answer. By a vowel. That ain't gonna cut it. Because if I get married to you, I'm indebted for $60,000. I need to know. Oh, you ain't gonna talk to me. I need to know. That doesn't mean we're not gonna be married, but I need to know. I need to know that you are crazy. I need to know your uncle is in prison. I need to know that your hair is not real. I need to know that's a green contact. It's not your eyeball. I need to know those are dentures. I know your teeth. I need to know. And once I know, I can make a decision. You need to do the same thing with me. I'm bald-headed. You need to know about me. That's my real name. This is my real teeth. These are my real fingernails. And I ain't on a low down or a down low. You need to know. You need to ask the sister, do you like girls too? Because there are some of them that like men. They'll marry you, but they are really, you know what I'm talking about? They just have that wedding as a facade to get married. But really, they're rather women. And then you got some brothers that get married to their sisters, but they are gay. But they want the facade of being married. So I'm going to ask you in one of those days, do you like women too? And sisters, ask him, hey, bro, do you like brothers sometimes? You know, you need to know. Don't just go there and eating and talking and no. You need to, you know what? You need to have a questionnaire. Say, tell your date. Tonight is a questionnaire night. So you come prepared. You can ask me a question. I got about 169 questions I'm going to ask you. And I got my pen. What's your government name? What's your mama's name? What's your daddy's name? How many times have you been in prison? Is IRS looking for you? Is FBI looking for you? Ask questions. If you don't ask questions and you marry them and then you find out, you know, their tax return and their credit report don't lie. If they got children that they ain't telling you, you're going to find out on that child support. I remember I was doing counseling session about maybe 15 years ago. It was the third counseling session. The sister pulled out the gun. The sister pulled out the gun. In the counseling session. All the question I asked was, okay, I said, is there anything I could not ask it of you? They said, no. I said, brother, you have any kids? He said, no. I said, sister, you have any kids? He said, yeah, I got 2. I said, I'll tell you what, I asked you to bring your tax return, exchange it. Oh, it was a problem to exchange that tax return. When they exchanged it and she was going through it and she saw child support, she said, Ninja, this is why you don't bring no money home. You paying 3 child support, I ain't know nothing about it. She pulled out a gun. So this is why it's always good to ask questions before you even say I do. So I want to thank all our guests tonight. Yolanda Ford said on the first date, Pastor, no. We didn't even go on date, sister. I saw her. I knew she was the one. Let me tell you, sisters, it does not take brothers a year to know you're a wife material. They can tell within 30 days. Many of them stay with you. You are just a booty call. Okay? You are just a booty call. You're not the one. They just staying with you until they find the right one. Brothers know within 30 to 90 days if they can take you home to mama.
Yeah.
Just from conversation, from talking to you, from interaction with their friends, interaction with your relatives. They can tell that, yeah, this one, we got to play. we ain't about to connect nothing. We just gonna play until I find the right one. And that's what happens. So, Yolanda, hair does not define a person. Real people may have a weave for various reasons. Yeah, somebody may have cancer, have a weave on, but let me know that. Let me know that. Hey, listen. I have no problem. Hey, I'm bald-headed. If you bald-headed, we're going to be two bald-headed husband and wife. But at least I need to know. I don't want any surprises.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's not your fingernails, I need to know. Because if I'm a handman and I fall in love with your fingernails, and then one day you took it out, and I'm going, man, look at them claws like alligators. We got a problem. I need to know. That's what I'm saying. When you're in a relationship, you need to be open and be honest. Be naked and not ashamed. Because this is a man or a woman you're going to spend the rest of your life with. You don't want them to start finding out stuff about you a year into the marriage. Find out, hey, if you had cancer and you lost all your hair, I love you for that. You see what I'm saying? Or if you are, whatever the reason is, you lost your teeth while playing basketball and you got dentures, it's okay. But don't let me find out in honeymoon, you took the dentures out, you took the weave out, you took the contact out, you took the prosthetic leg off. I'm going, what's left? That's what I'm saying. Honesty and conversation. Like Brother Sam said. Brother Sam said, I want conversation. And that's what we are talking about. Ford, what about mature men with several children? Okay, I saw Sister Jones say, wrong answer, by vowel. Sister Lander, what about mature men with several children? Can they be taken seriously?
That's a good question, though.
It's a very good question. If the man is matured with several children, it depends on the ages of the children. And sisters, if you date him, you got to be ready for baby mama drama. If you cannot handle baby mama drama, you grab your purse and run as fast as you can. Especially if those children are still young, because those mothers will use those children to get to that man. Oh, you ain't gonna let me tell the truth up in here tonight. They're gonna use that son, that daughter to get to that man and drive you crazy. They're gonna knock on your door at 2 o'clock in the morning. Johnny's sick. Which, if Johnny is sick, why are you taking Johnny to the hospital? What are you doing at my house? Listen. You got to be careful with that, because let me tell you, some of these women, so if you're a woman that's matured and you find a man that's matured, if the children are young, you need to think, can I deal with 3 baby mamas? Because it's going to be drama. Can I deal with that? If you cannot deal with that, I don't care how cute it is, you're going to be a cute demon in your life. So you need to grab your purse and run. Because let me tell you, those women will come on the job and meet him on the job. You ain't saying child support last month. They knock on your door at 1 o'clock in the morning. You forgot to pick up Johnny. I don't drive Uber. You got a car. Why do I need to pick up Johnny? Johnny lives with you and I pay child support. But you know what they're doing? They want to, I can't have you and no woman can have you either. And that's what they're doing. And I actually have a situation like that where I was advising a young lady that was trying to like a guy that already have a child. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong. But you need to be ready to deal with that situation. Can you handle it emotionally? If that woman knocks on your door at 3 o'clock in the morning, can you handle that emotionally? Are you secure in your relationship with your husband that baby mama not going to bother you? You got to think about that. Okay? Yeah, Brother Sam, you raised your hand.
Yeah, I just got a question. Do women really want to know when every time another woman says hi or inboxes you, or when you're dating somebody, like you're dating somebody, and you have other things going on, and women are coming at? Do women really want to know every time somebody inboxes you, or like holler at you at the gym, or hey, you're cute? Do they need to know those small little details?
Let me tell you, sisters. You know why brothers lie? Because you ask too many dumb questions. That's why they lie. Because you ask too many stupid questions. Where are you at? I'm on my way home. Well, crank your car. Let me hear the radio. Woman, which? I'm on my way home. Well, turn your phone on your video. There's no trust in the relationship. There's no trust there. And that's why the brothers lie. I'm on my way home, even though, I'm on my way home, then they stop at the grocery store. And you happen to go to the store where I say, I thought you were on your way home. Yes, I was, but I stopped to buy you some milk. Okay? So, sisters, stop probing. Stop asking all of these stupid questions. Stop digging in your man's phone. Stop trying to unlock his phone at night. If you're doing that, you don't trust him. Why are you with him? Sister Jones, talk to me.
I definitely appreciate all that you're saying. I love it. It's beautiful. Only thing that I would say is when a woman is asking you all those questions, her insecurities sometimes lie with relationships she had before. So I can definitely understand your frustration, because I was in a relationship where I was always asked, what are you doing? Where you at? And I had to get out of it because it wasn't working for me. But it wasn't until I sat down and asked, like, okay, why are you always asking me these questions? What happened to you? Because you hurt and I didn't hurt you. So if you do get a woman that's like that, ask her. And then the way she responds is going to tell you whether or not she's worth fighting for. Because if she hit you with it, oh, well, it's not even like that. I was just interested in your day. She's lying. Your day is not that interesting. If you already told her you're going to the gym and then you're coming home, what happened in between there? What she needs to know? A girl said you was cute. If somebody says that my boyfriend is cute, I think it's a compliment, because that's letting me know I picked an attractive person. And if people not looking at your person, then the person you got really ugly. Because I'm just saying, but ask next time what happened to her if you come across another woman that's like, well, what you doing? How you doing? What girl talked to you today? Because that's unnecessary drama.
It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. And by the way, and they ask, well, send me the pictures. Listen, I always say, if you have to take 10 pictures to find a good one, you must be ugly. Lady Betty, unmute your mic. Talk to us. Unmute your mic. Talk to us. Because I know you probably have some experiences in this. Talk to us about everything we've been talking about.
Oh, Pastor, it's been so much that you all have talked about, but I'm going to go back to the chasing for just a second, because I was talking to a young lady that told me that her friend was chasing after her, and as long as he was chasing after her, she didn't really like him, but once he stopped chasing her and he was no longer chasing her, now her attention is being drawn to him.
Oh my
because
God.
He did bring value into the relationship, and she missed that when it was gone. So now she's pursuing after him.
Oh my God.
So it could go either way. Sometimes going back to Sam, you pursue them and you pursue them to a point that you just get tired of pursuing them. If that person is the person for you, they will in turn start pursuing you.
You know what? My AV people saying we are out of time tonight. Let me say this. Can you all come back next week? Is everybody available next Thursday? Okay, why don't we pick this conversation up again next Thursday? Viewers, I'm so sorry we are out of time. My AV, I'm seeing red lights and fingers popping and say, hey, you out of time. So we are going to stop our broadcast tonight. Again, family, I apologize we went over. This is a very interesting topic. And I want to thank my guest tonight, Brother Sam. God bless you for being with us. I will see you again on next Thursday. Sister Jones, thank you for being with us and all your insight. We'll see you again on next week. Sister EJ, I hope you are available next Thursday. Thank you for being with us tonight. Brother Keon Ajala, thank you for being with us. Thank you so much. And Sister Bex, thank you for being with us tonight. And Brother Cantrell, thank you, son, for being with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is yours truly, Pastor Akimbandele, the host of your What's Going On every Thursday broadcast. You can join us at 7:30, and we're also always having an interesting conversation. We'll carry on this conversation on next Thursday, same time, same channel. Until we meet again, God bless you. Good night, everyone.